What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how you can quickly and easily make your own disposable camera body cap lens. So on my other channel, I recently did a review on the Ilford half-frame disposable film camera. And in that review, I talked about the camera and shooting with the camera, but also how to break it apart and reuse some of the parts to create like a body cap lens for your digital camera. Now, it's worth mentioning that you don't necessarily need this specific Ilford camera to do this. Disposable cameras are pretty easily broken apart, and you can harvest the parts from really any brand. So I'll show you guys how I took this thing apart and repurposed the lens for my Fuji camera. The way that I'm going to approach this is I'm going to look for all of the depressions and all of the latches along the sides here. And just a word of caution too, this has a flash, so it's going to have a capacitor and then a battery, and you're definitely going to want to be careful because the capacitor in this thing is going to hold a charge, and it will shock you if you touch the terminals. So if you do try to take this apart, just be mindful of that. I've gone through, I've cut all of the sticker at the seams, along here, along the bottom side, and here. And what I'm going to try to do is there's two little latches here and there that I'm going to try to take a screwdriver, small flathead screwdriver, and then push these in. All right, in the center, in the top center, there's another piece. Whoa, wowza. Okay. All right, we have a lens. Take a screwdriver with an insulated handle like this, and you can. Oh, that's shorted. Let's try it again. Okay, it's good. But anyway, if you touch that with your finger, man, it's a bad day. The first thing to do is to measure the aperture of the Ilford camera and find a drill pit with the closest diameter to the opening. Then you'll want to find the exact center of your body cap and mark it. Double check this from a few different directions, but once you're all good, just go ahead and pop a hole in that sucker. If your body cap has any raised areas or lettering on the front, I would take some sandpaper to it and sand it down until it's nice and flat. You're going to want a flush surface to make sure that the lens has a nice area to adhere to when it's glued. Go ahead and place 2 small dabs of super glue on the underside of your lens and place it on the body cap, and that'll hold it secure. Now, I'm really happy with how this thing turned out, and it only takes a few minutes, and I don't know, it can give you that disposable camera aesthetic on your digital camera, which I think is kind of cool. So as you can see, it's pretty easy, it doesn't take much time or effort to put this thing together. And I think it's kind of funny because at B&H, like I see a bunch of these floating around for like 50 and 60 bucks. A couple that come to mind are the Dispo lens. I think TD Artisan has their own one very similar to this as well. But yeah, if you have a disposable film camera lying around and an extra body cap, maybe some glue, it's really, it's easy peasy. That's going to wrap it up for me, guys. I hope everybody's well, and I'll go ahead, I'll link that our full review here. If you guys want to check that out on the Ilford half frame. I don't know how many film shooters we have here, but I'll put that in the comment, or not in the comments. I'll put that at the end if you want to check that out. But yeah, hope everybody's well, and we'll catch you later.